Okay, so I told you guys out there before, I'm a victim of gang stalking. Unfortunately, it's not something that I like to say. It's not something that we feel good about. And in fact, I'm a real shy person that's forced to do things I don't want to do in order to stay alive. I mean, I shouldn't have to be making these videos, first of all, but I have to make them. Because I got a group of people that tried to kill me last year several times. And I've said before, and I've been just kind of resting. That's why I stopped doing night chat. I've just been resting overall. Absorbing the peace, preparing for death, knowing that they're probably going to still come after me and try and kill me still. Because the stuff I know is so big, you're not supposed to know this stuff and walk away. So my guard's not going to ever be let down. Into the secrets I know are completely released. Because as long as I have these secrets, I'm a target. Now this target is different. This is like the death target. This is the final end before they kill you. Fortunately, I got friends and family members that know what's going on this time. A year ago, when they were coming to kill me, no one knew anything. Not even me. But now I know. When it comes to the basic gang stalking, forget the big stuff that I found out. The basic gang stalking. I have friends and family members that know what's going on now that did not know before. They would have to kill a lot of us. All at the same time. Because now we also have information that if it ever gets released to the public, you would have total anarchy, a witch hunt for reptilian people. It would be crazyville. I was a victim of gang stalking, not even knowing I was a victim. I didn't realize this until last year. The gang stalkers, the reptilian race, revealed everything because they were being set up for a trap by God, in my opinion. They overpushed it, they overdid it, and they stole a story of mine in 2005 that I wrote. They made it into a motion picture. And then they set it up more people around me to try and lock in their secret. In other words, they don't want no one to know what they did because of the embarrassment and the backlash they're going to get. So they set up a bunch of military people around me to monitor me and watch me. And it's basically kill the guy if he becomes a threat to us. So since they wanted to play it that way, God revealed some information to me that's so big, it would destroy them. How you like that? How you like that? How you like how that works out? Now, the shoe's on the other foot. And there's been moments where the information was that close to coming out. That close. Not because of me. Because of the gang stalkers. Because they just don't know when to stop. They don't know when to back off. They don't know when they lost the fight. It's the kind of fight where they want to keep coming after I knocked them out and kicked their fucking ass. It's the kind of fight that their arrogance, their ego, they won't give in until they're completely destroyed. They are their worst enemies. Their greed, their self-delusion, they are their worst enemies. I'm one little tiny person dealing with fallen angels, reptilian people, a police department that's in on the take, the CIA and FBI that's in on it, that they have a lifestyle of setting people up with fake crimes. They can turn anyone they want into by using propaganda and actors, they can set anybody up as a terrorist, serial killer. It's endless. The kind of power that we, the people, gave them. And now that they have the power, they're abusing it. They are their worst enemies. So the information I got, my friends and family know. We all know it. And we are going to grow the safety net even more. Make it stronger than ever. And I want what is mine. If it's mine, it belongs to me. If it ain't mine, it don't. I created a story titled Pale with my own imagination. My imagination, my time, my story. If I didn't create it, it wouldn't exist. That's why the owner of the story is always the creator. James Wan, writer of all those Saw movies, is in on the gang stalking, is in with the reptilian race, is in on this whole thing, and I'm starting to see what they did. And by October, I had better see a settlement of $3 million, or I'm going to continue on my plan, my plan to rise up with my scary stories that I got that are really great. And everyone out there is going to know that I'm the king of horror. When you guys see my stories, you won't even know it's me because I'm going to have a front man. That way you can't say, oh, you know. But James Wan is a fraud. And Dead Silence, I claim he stole my story and slightly altered parts of it, keeping the entire story intact and getting credit for creating my story when he never created Dead Silence. All he did was added a ventriloquist act to it. I want my money, my part of the story, which is like 90% of Dead Silence. And I can let everything else be forgiven and forgotten from this point on, but him taking my story, that's not going to fly. That's not going to fly. So we are at this point now, this standstill, this fork in the road, where I'm ready to lose my life now, or even more than that. Whatever the cost is, because it's the point. And it's going to get nasty and ugly. I'm gonna use my own stories. I'm going to call James Wan out soon. And if I don't get a settlement, if I don't get what is mine, then legally, in front of everybody, the shit's going to hit the fan. And if anyone in this that's part of the perpetrators, part of the criminal combine, interferes and puts their hand on my rhubarb, then the big stuff comes out, of course. And all I can say is there's going to be a witch hunt. And you guys don't want that. And you guys are going to lose complete power. And that's maybe that's how Armageddon begins. Return what's mine. Write me and my family off your list for good. And I promise this matter is completely closed. You won't have to worry about me ever again. If you do it your own way, the other way, then I guess I'm pretty fucked. And I guess my friends and family are pretty fucked. But there again, so are you. Because you will go down with me. I promise you that on my dead daughter's life. My daughter, who died as a baby. And I used her because I put my pain into my story. And James Wan takes my story, which is private and personal. I shared it with everybody, trying to be, I want to give. And these SOBs take my story, run with my story, make all kinds of money on my pain, and think they're not going to pay me? Well, you guys can continue on how you're doing. How's it working so far? Maybe I'm not going to win. Maybe I'm not going to get what I want. But I'm telling you right now, either are you. Because when I go down, you're going down with me. Do you understand?